Hey guys, Jake here. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Fujifilm Instax Link Wide. I'm super excited to get into this guy and start printing some wide photos. I got a bunch of film in as well, and also I'll leave a link down below to where I got mine from. I actually got a deal on Amazon where if you bought 4 packs of 20 films, you got one for free basically. But as you can see here, these packs of films are massive. It's kind of hard to show on screen here, but these things are huge, especially when you compare them to Instax Square, which I've been shooting for a little while on my Instax Square camera right here, but I really wanted to make the switch over to a printer so that I could print out some of my work from other digital cameras and film cameras too. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. So getting right on into the box, we're just gonna pop this thing open from the top. So right away we are greeted with a cable and what looks to be the base for the printer. Yep, so we got the base right here and we also got a cable right here. Now, this is something I was actually wondering, but this cable is disappointingly micro USB, not USB-C, but that's okay. And then right after that, it looks like we just have the printer right here. Oh my God, I'm so excited to use this thing. Wow, so here we go. This is the printer itself. Oh my God, I love the texture on it. It's so nice. As you can see, I got the mocha gray, it's called, color. So they make this one and then they make another one that's like a white. But I absolutely love how this looks. It's so portable and it's just so nice and small. This is something that's super easy to throw into any camera bag. So one of my goals with this is actually to be able to use it on shoots with clients and give them work on the spot. I just thought that would be something really cool. So I'm really happy with the size of this thing and just how small and portable it is. Finally, we're just gonna head right back into the box. We just got a couple things left. Yep, so just a little guide. And that looks to be it for the box. Oh, actually looks like I did forget one thing in here. It looks like it comes with a teeny tiny wrist strap. So that's really quite interesting. It comes with this little tiny wrist strap for the printer. So checking this thing out of the way, now we can get right into the printer itself. So as you can see, this is everything that comes in the box. We get the stand, cable, wrist strap, and the printer itself. And if you're wondering, the stand, as you can see, is the exact same color and texture of the printer. It just goes on just like that, and it makes it look really, really nice, and you can put it on a table, and it just looks really awesome. Okay, so right here I got the Instax Link Wide app. So I'm just gonna get this thing going on my phone. So this is pretty cool. This is something I wanna try out. So this is the Instax Rich mode, which basically just changes the colors and makes them more rich. So I'm definitely gonna have to do a test between the regular print and the one with Instax Rich mode. You can also print QR code messages on there. So you can record a sound, do a hidden message, link to website, or even a location. Okay, so I realized that mine actually came with no battery, so I had to plug it in. But then all you have to do is hold down the button, it changed colors, and now it's popping up on the app. So it's just asking me to pair, so I'm gonna pair with it. There you go, it looks like my device is connected. So as you can see, it's showing 0 out of 10 shots because I don't have any paper in it yet. So as you can see, you have 4 modes: simple print, which is just for a regular photo; editable template print, which lets you pick from a template; collage print, which is for multiple photos; or do a totally custom sketch, edit, and print. So as you can see, the LED is blinking white right now because it is charging, and when the LED is solid white, that means that it's fully charged. Anyways, without further ado, let's throw some paper in and get some prints going. These cartridges are massive, they're like Polaroid sized. I actually just had to pull out a Polaroid for reference just to show you guys. This is the size of the Instax Wide, and this is the Polaroid. So I mean, these things are really, really close in size. That's really strange. So the wide is of course in a different aspect ratio. It's actually like this, so your pictures are gonna be wide, but you can still print vertical photos. So it basically is just a little bit more vertical as opposed to a square like on the Polaroid. Also for fun, here's an Instax Square on the right side for comparison. Ooh, very, very big cartridge. Wow, that is so weird. I'm so used to Instax Square. This thing is huge. All right, so to load this thing, looks like you just pull this off the back. All right, so it looks like you just have to load it from the bottom first, and then the top will rest in there. And then you should be able to just close this up. There you go. Wow, and there you go. So when you put the film in, it automatically prints out the paper that is just the template. This thing is trash, you can just throw it out, but it lets you know that you loaded the film correctly and that your thing is working. So I've got a couple different photos that I'm looking to print. I think what I'm gonna do before anything is print probably my favorite photo in the regular mode and then in the Instax Rich mode. So let's do it. All right, so I've got my print loaded up right here. As you can see, I'm doing a vertical one, so it looks a little bit weird, but we're gonna go ahead and print it out. There we go, and we're gonna leave the print upside down, which I believe is the best way to let it develop. So we're gonna give it 90 seconds, which is all the time that you need to get it developed, and then we're gonna check it out. So I found something pretty interesting. If you head over to settings and you go to print mode options, the app actually defaults to Instax Rich mode. So it looks like that first print is gonna be on Rich mode, but we're gonna do the next print in natural mode and see how they compare. So since I've printed this image already, I can just click on here, click on the image, and go print. And there we go. All right, so it's been a couple of minutes and I think it's time to take a look at both of the prints. So we're gonna start off with the first one we printed, which was the rich mode photo. Ooh. Wow, that is actually a fantastic looking print. Wow, so the rich mode definitely gets a W from me. That looks fantastic. The colors are super accurately represented, and really I have very few complaints with the overall quality of the print. It looks amazing. Wow, so big W for the Instax rich mode. I highly recommend it. But now for comparison, we gotta take a look at the natural mode photo. So let's take a look at the natural mode photo, and oh my gosh, this one does not look as good at all. This one is blown out like crazy. The highlights are way too high. I mean, there they are by comparison. We got the rich mode on the right and the natural mode on the left. I mean, you guys can see that rich mode looks way better. Those colors are way more accurate. This was a film photo, so this photo is very warm, which is really accurate and actually how it looks, whereas this one, the highlights are super blown out and it just looks terrible. So yeah, definitely recommend the Instax rich mode. I also wanted to show off a quick size comparison here. So in the middle, you can see the Instax wide photo. On the right side is a Polaroid image, and on the left side is an Instax square. So you can see the Instax wide and the Polaroid are actually the exact same height when you put this one vertically. And something very interesting to point out in this comparison, a Polaroid photo, for my calculations, is about $3 to $4 per picture, whereas these are only about $1 per picture. So in comparison, these come out to being way less in cost, and they look fantastic if you're okay with the different aspect ratio. And squares are great too, but overall the wides are just so much nicer, especially if you're printing vertical pictures like I am here. It just looks fantastic. Also, now that I have a Fujifilm camera, there is actually a way to connect these two directly because they are both Fujifilm products, so I could print directly from the camera to the printer, which is pretty cool. And once again, here's another look at those two prints, this one being the rich mode and this one being the natural mode. Rich mode just looks infinitely better. Natural mode, way too blown out. Really not sure what happened on that one. Could just be my case with my photos, but either way, I would definitely recommend using the rich mode because off the bat, it looks way better and more accurate. But yeah, with all that said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe, leave a like down below. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.